How do I find out? I think I muted it there. This is another, it's a bit of a test as well to see if I get signal in my practice space. But also, if it works with these earphones, I don't know. I've only ever done it. What about settings? Is there settings there? No. Anyway, well, if it doesn't work, you won't hear anything, and I'll delete this. But so I've been, as I mentioned in the last video, I might have to stop suddenly as well if someone comes in. I'm allowed to be in here, but I don't want to do this if someone else is in here. So what I've been doing is, regardless of how busy I am, regardless of what I do, like top priority is fitness and practice for the first half of the day. And the temptation is always, nearly this morning I had a run and then I went, no, I'm going to go straight to the office because I've got so much to do, and I have. But the realization at the age of 50 is that still 4 or 5 tricks and routines that I know if I don't take this approach, I will never do. And I'll get to the end of it all. And they're becoming more important. And I'm realizing how important these things are. So after reading the books that I mentioned before, Ben's and Lado's book on practice, which I'll do a full review of, I've taken a different approach. And one of the things I want to get really solid is that I've just been practicing for an hour. So my show for 26 years, I've been doing a trick where I juggle 3 balls, take a few attempts usually to catch one on my head, and then, this isn't going to work with headphones, and then roll down to here, to there, on my back, and then flick it up to catch it. And I've only done one side for 26 years because I told myself that I couldn't do the other side. That was my story for years, never going to get the other side. So every day now for, I think, what are we on, Tuesday? Maybe 5 days, 6 days. With one day off, I practice just and only the other side. And it's nearly there. And then the other thing I want to do is to be able to flick it down to here and then back up to there. Well, that thing I just did, I couldn't have done 5 days ago. So I'm knackered because I've been doing it for an hour. The point is that, and this goes with magic, it isn't just juggling. I think a lot of the time we warm up for ages with the stuff that we already know, and then we do a little bit of the stuff we don't know. And what I'm doing now is, the rule is I only practice stuff I don't know. That's it. Or I need to improve. So for example, with 4 juggling clubs, I want to perform on stage balancing one on my chin, like that, and juggling 3 and dropping down into 4 clubs. And I can juggle 4 clubs, but it's not solid. And I realized it wasn't solid because the opening throw with my left hand was really poor. So all I'm doing now is, for about 20 minutes, just practicing the opening throw. And what I've realized is that after that, the four clubs will be solid. And I think with magic as well, if we're learning a Pharaoh shuffle, or actually a Zarrow shuffle, so I'm pinned down the bit that we're struggling with and just do that for like 20 minutes. And I think at the beginning of the practice session, anyway, no one might be able to hear this. So if you are watching, just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, because this is a bit of a test. But I'll let you know how I get on. So the things I practice every day in the gym, which I get some funny looks, it's my linking rings, some linking ring moves, which are very difficult, and I just do the stuff and the routine, do that for the majority of the time, then the ball head thing, then the juggling clubs, and then the balancing chin with 3 juggling clubs, and that's it for the session. I'm not allowed to do anything else until I choose to add things I can already do, but I can't already do. But again, the point being that after 26 years, actually 30 years or more of starting learning this stuff, for the first time ever, it's coming together just because I've taken this approach. So hope that's helpful. Anyway, let's see if this works, and if it doesn't, I shall delete it and do another one later. Cheers.